Ok. Bueno, banda, pues muy buenas tardes, muy buenos días, por donde quieras que los estén siguiendo. Hoy, esta tarde, miércoles 10 de abril, tengo la oportunidad de platicar un poco con el grupo Los Aptos, una banda que, de hecho, acabo de descubrir, pero por lo visto, creo que son muy talentosos y tienen muy buen fan base. Por lo que he visto, queremos que le diéramos un warm welcome, por decir, ¿no? Bueno, chavos, pues cuéntame, ¿qué rollo con ustedes? ¿Cómo inició la banda? Yo sé que acaban a lanzar un sencillo nuevo. ¿Cómo lo mueves?
Sí.
¿Cómo un poquito de ustedes?
Sí, pues el grupo, pues los principios empezó, creo, ahí por el 2020 en la pandemia. Empezó primero nomás con yo y Johnny. Empezamos a hacer música porque en mi cuenta de Instagram, ahí subíamos covers los dos y empezó a crecer mi cuenta, pues demasiado, ¿verdad? Y creció la plataforma, entonces ahí creamos un nombre chico en mi página, ¿verdad? Todavía no existían los aptos, pero luego ya en 2020 hicimos el grupo, decidimos hacer un mini EP que lo sacamos independientemente nomás nosotros ahí en la computadora. Grabamos el EP en el cuarto de Johnny, en su cuarto, con uno de sus primos que vino y nos grabó en no, ni sabíamos lo que andábamos haciendo nomás, we were having fun, ¿verdad? Y pues ahí salió eso, sacamos ese EP que hizo un poquito de ruido en TikTok en 2020, que es cuando andaba explotando muchas carreras el TikTok en ese tiempo, andaba empezando todo ese rollo de la promoción en TikTok y pues ahí nos hicimos un nombre por la primera vez de los Aptos. Yo creo, bueno, was it like in the summer,
Yeah, como
por
julio,
julio,
ya,
yo creo,
julio, agosto.
agosto, y ahí creció ese nombre de los Aptos. Y luego ya por octubre escribí otra canción que se llama Enamorado, la grabamos en mi cuarto esta vez yo y Johnny, y la sacamos ahí por octubre, noviembre, y así no le pensamos nada, la sacamos y dijimos, ok, pues nombre sea Dios, ojalá que haga bueno la canción. Ya por diciembre vimos que estaba generando números y lo vimos, creo que 50,000, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Y luego 70, y luego a enero 80,000, y luego por fin llegó a 100,000, y luego a 1,000,000, porque gracias a Dios en TikTok pues la gente le andaba gustando mucho el sonido, lo andaban reproduciendo mucho y usando el sonido en TikTok, que ayudó demasiado. Y pues esa canción fue que pues nos dio la oportunidad de llevar nuestra carrera musical al próximo paso. Entonces durante los meses de marzo del 2021 empezaron a llegar oportunidades de disqueras y así tomé meetings y por fin pasó el tiempo, decidimos quedarnos independiente y trabajar con nuestro manager ahorita, que es José, que tiene su disquera que se llama BPS y que nos ayudaba con management y publishing, manteniéndonos independientes, y así fuimos haciendo esa carrera todo por el año 2021. Es cuando empezamos a trabajar con Dani. Dani, you can say what you worked on engineering.
Yo mezclo las canciones ahorita y masterizo y soy productor. Y bueno, yo conocí a Juan desde niño y de repente lo vi otra vez en una fiesta cuando estaba estudiando en la universidad. Y le dije, hey, estoy estudiando ahorita y me encantaría grabarlos a tú y a Johnny. Y entonces Juan dijo, pues, let's do it. Entonces fuimos al estudio y empezamos a grabar 2, 3 canciones que nunca salieron.
Yeah.
Pero
Estábamos aprendiendo cómo
Ajá.
trabajar juntos, porque era algo nuevo para los dos. Nosotros trabajar en un estudio, también Dani en un estudio, andaba aprendiendo.
Y pues empezando y descubriendo cómo hacer un disco, porque no solo es de esto y lo otro, pero sino hay que saber cómo grabar, cómo mezclar la canción y cómo se junta todo, hasta que finalmente empezamos a aprender más y más y más, y empezamos a sacar música todos juntos.
Todo durante ese año de 2021 era mucho aprender con Dani, que nomás andaba ayudando en ese momento, y nosotros nos sacamos un disco ese año que nos ayudó, que fue el ingeniero de ese disco, que se llama Lluvia y Sol. Salió eso y todo ese año era como aprender, ¿verdad? Y crecer como un grupo. Y ya llegando al 2022, fuimos para Los Ángeles, right, Johnny? Y hicimos un show que nos invitó Danny Lux, y en ese entonces es cuando firmamos con Warner, y pues ahí se unió esa relación, y sacamos otro disco que se llama Historias para Contar, que Danny también fue el ingeniero de ese disco, y luego ya a mediados de 2022 es cuando Danny forma parte oficialmente de los Aptos, porque ya se andaba incorporando más con la producción y que daba ideas, y también cuando cantábamos en vivo, Dani pues ya venía y tocaba el teclado. Entonces ya es cuando nació este grupo que está aquí actualmente a mediados de 2022, y pues de ahí fue creciendo, sacamos música, tocamos en muchos festivales chidos y partes chidos.
Y para mí fue una locura, porque la primera vez que Juan me invitó a tocar fuimos para Las Vegas a los Latin Grammys, y estuvimos haciendo todo el rollo, y
había como exhibiciones y nos invitaron.
Y para mí fue una locura eso, y pues ahí empezó todo para mí con el grupo y tocar con esos chicos tan guapos.
Y ahí seguimos sacando música, pasando ese año. Tuvimos la oportunidad de grabar una canción con Cuco, y pues fue creciendo todo, tocando en muchas partes chidas y festivales.
Los veo y los digo, wow, son una inspiración ustedes. ¿Qué edad tienen ustedes, chavos?
Yo tengo 22.
Yo tengo 21.
Yo tengo 20.
Hombre, no manches, tienen el mundo por encima, o sea, es increíble lo que ustedes han logrado hacer a sus cortas edades. Fíjate que cuando me comentaron de ustedes, le pregunté a mi niña de 11 años, y le digo, papi, vas a entrevistar a los Aptos. Y yo así, mamá, oh my God, she's all into, my daughter, she's 11, and I mean, she's the one who kind of got me into Danny Lux, and Ronaldo, oh my God, Cornejo, Iván Cornejo. Yeah, so when I looked you guys up, I'm like, oh my God, man, these guys are so damn talented. It's amazing. For someone who loves music in general, it's so inspiring to see you guys be successful and writing music at such a young age. It's and that you're producing it too. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah, it's really cool because we all do that work, and it's also really cool because you mentioned like Danny Lux, Ivan Cornejo, all these kids and Javi, I'm sure you know, right?
Javi.
And all these kind of kids, our careers started kind of at the same time, so we've been able to see everybody's on different paths, but we all started at the same spot. Like I remember when I first met Danny, he already kind of had his thing going, but he's not the artist that he is today. Same with Ivan. I remember when he was uploading covers and stuff like that, and we saw him during that time. He was just kind of growing and stuff. He was just this kid, and then us too. We were just these kids doing that. Javi también, that we were able to work with him too before all this stuff that's going really good for him. Like, congrats to him and stuff. So it's cool to see all of us, like, we're like peers, we're like all like students. We're all like in high school. It's like in high school, right? The music industry. So we're able to see like everybody's on a different path. We all started at the same spot, but like, Ivan was over. 2 years ago, he was over there. Danny, he was over there, and now recently Javi, and we've been doing a good job. But hopefully soon, our moment strikes where we're able to break through like that top spot.
And I think you guys are headed the right direction. That genre you guys, is it Sierreño? No, what do you guys call it?
I think that's just like a name that maybe like the industry likes to kind of put on it, like categorize it. But we just like to say that we make like música mexicana. You know what I mean? Because there's that name. It could be a wide range of things. We do make música mexicana, but with a lot of cool elements. Like right now, a lot of new music that's unreleased that we've been working on. It's so cool because it's like Peso Pluma type songs, right? But like meets like Calvin Harris and like pop. So it's like super cool because it's still regional Mexican, but we're adding like things that we like, and like that we grew up listening to here in the United States.
I took my daughter to go see, my son to go see Ivan Cornejo at the Houston NRG Stadium, 72,000 people. And it was like, the rodeo, yeah. It was so amazing. That video that I took of him has like almost 20,000 views. And it's people are I've seen, I mean, I saw, you see people of all ages, not only young people, but people of all ages, glamoring and appreciating his work. And I think that's the reason why I think I like your music, because I mean, it applies to not only young people but also old people. Well, not old people, but people of all ages.
Yeah, I think people can find a lot of genres within our music, because you can put on our music, and I feel like we've gone through so many eras. Like you'll find like an indie pop, like regional Mexican vibe. You'll find like a rock Mexican vibe, and then you'll find like super hardcore like regional Mexican like cumbia, or like corridos like bélico type songs like Peso Pluma. So there's definitely something for everybody.
Definitely. And I think what strikes me interesting is that you guys are from Indiana, right? Fort Wayne, Indiana. How many bands do you know have come out of that have been successful from Indiana, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
Indiana, like
There's a couple.
yeah, like Michael Jackson from Indiana.
Michael Jackson's from Gary.
Gary.
But speaking about our city though, we live in Fort Wayne, Indiana, so I don't think anybody has like really
You guys.
done it.
You guys.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're trying to work that out. But I feel like over the past year, because when we kind of started our group, is when I feel like, well, Mexican music has always been really hot, but we can probably agree that it's never been at its peak like at how it is now, right? So when we started our group, it's kind of when it was like starting to like go crazy. That's when like Tercer Elemento, Junior H, Nathaniel Cano, all that started popping up. So when we started our group, we were like the first ones to like even hear in Fort Wayne, like that you even hear about that. But now though, there's like 3 or 4 couple of groups out there, attempting to do their thing, which is cool. We want people to, it's dope that you hear like bands that are playing in Fort Wayne, Indiana. There's Mexican groups there, like that's that's cool. And so yeah, the Mexican genre has definitely grown a lot.
So let me ask you, what inspires you guys to write? Okay, so within your group, who's the main writer? Is it you one, or do you all like compose together?
Yeah, I do the writing. I usually I write the song completely, and then I already have kind of like the creative direction of it, like where I want it to go, and then I kind of build the idea, and then we all meet as a group together, or like I'll text Danny and be like, we'll just hop on a call, or just texting, we'll be like, hey, like describing the vibe of this song. He kind of gets what he needs to do, and then he does his thing, and then we show the song to Johnny, who adds his bass, depending on what type of bass the song needs, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like an acoustic bass, or sometimes it's an electric bass, and now Johnny has started learning the tololoche, so we're super excited for him to start recording that on these new songs.
I'm so impressed by you guys. I mean, I'm not a musician at all, but if anything, I played the saxophone when I was in junior high, but I love music. I actually have a YouTube channel where I go to music festivals and other events, and I do like to record the artists while up on stage, their facial expressions. I like to zoom in on the guitarist solos or whatever, because I think I live vicariously through you guys, through you musicians. And I keep saying this, without you guys, without music, it would be a very mundane, boring life, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We love making music, and we love listening to music. We're honestly just like you. Like I feel like all artists, started as a fan. Every single artist started as a fan. They grew up listening to, oh, I like the Beatles, or oh, I like Chalino Sanchez, or you know what I mean. We all started as fans, so I think it's cool for people to put their shine, take their stab at it, and then they build a name for themselves, and now people are fans of them, and those fans, hopefully one of them will spark something in them, and now they become the next big, you know what I mean? So it's really definitely, music is so dope and universal.
I think that's the beautiful part about the United States, that we have an opportunity to like different genres of music. Personally, I'm open to many different types of music genres, and I have a good beat. I'll record it the best way that I can, and obviously I've always done that to help you guys, the musicians, give them more exposure. I think I have about 5 million views, over 5 million views worldwide. I'm working on the subscribers, right? So anytime that I get a chance to go visit, to go see a band for the first time, especially if they're brand new or that I don't know, then I cherish that sucker. I cherish that moment, that set, like you would not believe. And You guys are going to be touring soon, right?
Well, we have a couple of dates in Texas as of now. We're gonna do these are the shows that we've got planned. We're doing Houston May 2nd, McAllen May 3rd, and then we're gonna be in Chicago June 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what we got as of now, and we're super excited to kind of start doing those shows like in Texas, and then we're coming back over here by Chicago, and I think we're planning one in Monterrey, Mexico, which is super sick.
Oh, dude! Once you go to Monterrey and you hit it there, bro, you're good, man. You're so good.
But they people are super passionate. My family's over there, are from over there, so it's super sick to hopefully be able to go play over there, and hopefully next year we'll be able to get a slot in Pal Norte.
That's so awesome, guys. I was just there like a week ago. I'm telling you, it is an awesome experience, man. Just being there, enjoying the music, seeing bands that you've never seen before, kill it on the stage, man. That's such an awesome experience.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. Hopefully, we're able to play over there.
Oh my God! Wait, y'all just finished performing at South by Southwest, right?
Yeah, that was super dope. We've been going like every year for since I guess the career kind of started. The first couple of years though, we've always had bad luck though going to Austin. The first time and then at the place we were gonna perform at, they weren't letting people play under 21, so we just are above age this year. So imagine then, this was 2 years ago, so we weren't able to play. And then second year we were able to play, thankfully. But then literally we were 2 songs in maybe, and it started pouring. And the venue was open, aire libre. So bro, we had to stop. We didn't even get to perform. So that was that. This is our third time, and finally, third time's a charm. We were able to play, and it was really sick.
I've been to one South by Southwest in 2017. But honestly, guys, there's nothing like being in a music festival in Mexico, especially Pal Norte. Even if you get that early slot, 2:30 to 3 o'clock, 3 to 30, it's a blessing, man. Because people from all over the world go see you, and then you go viral, dude. I mean, you guys already are getting there, but once if you can manage to get a spot there, man,
there's progress to be made. Yeah, we played at Lollapalooza, so it was super sick playing there. Being in Chicago, Danny Lux actually invited us last year, right? It was last year around this time. We're coming up on a year anniversary. We went to Coachella with him. We played at Coachella, so we had just dropped Tu Me Llevas on Espacio with him. So he was kind enough to invite us, and we performed with him at his slot, which was.
It was crazy. It was insane. There was people waiting outside to get in because the venue that it was at was so maxed out.
Yeah, there was stage
3,000 people, something like that already.
Yeah. So it was super sick, and we recently just played at Pal Norte not Pal Norte, sorry.
Festival Arre.
In September, which was insane as well because man, it was crazy. It was super dope playing there. The stage we played on pretty massive stages, but that stage was really massive, and the production on it, there's huge screens and stuff. So after we performed, seeing ourselves in the videos are really cool, and also enjoying other artists. Man, you see the support that other artists get. It's just. We were watching Ramon Ayala, and it was a sea of people, Peso Pluma, man.
Marca registrada.
When you're at those spots, it's it's cool because you get to perform, but also you get inspired because you're seeing all these other artists, and you're damn, we gotta work hard to be like that. So yeah, it's super dope.
Well, I think you guys are rubbing elbows in the right places. I mean, to be able to do collabs with Danny Lux, and didn't you do a song also with Eslabon Armado and Pedro Tovar?
No, we have nothing with him, but we did with Cuco, Danny Lux, Javi. Oh, we just did a song with for Netflix with Jimena Sarellana. There's a Netflix show that came out. It's called El Niñero, and they contacted us, Jimena and the production team, to make a song for the show, which is super nuts to see it, and then I remember watching my parents were watching it, and then seeing it was super dope, like actually on the show. So that was super sick.
Hey, I can imagine your parents, how proud they must be of you guys. I mean, I'm a parent myself, and you want nothing but the best for your kids, and to have your boys performing at that level, making music for Netflix, working with artists like Jimena Sariñana, and rubbing elbows with Danny Lux and Puko, and I mean, I get emotional. I can imagine your parents, man.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's super dope, and our parents, all of our parents are really supportive. My parents are always, most of the time, they're usually always with us when we're going to do our shows. Make sure we're taken care of. Not because we need to get taken care of, but those things are like, it's a lot of work, and like you need to have the right people around you. You know what I mean? And people always appreciate it when they see my parents with us. Like everybody's always like, "Oh, we're super glad." Like I love seeing that your parents are with you and with the rest of the guys, because people can get really lost in that sauce. You know what I mean? And it's just good to have like good people around you. Make sure that there's people around you who care, because it's cool to have your manager. He cares about you too, and have all these like industry people around you that are working with you. But you need to have people that are like, it's a different type of relationship with you, not that we don't have good relationships with our work people, but you need to have somebody like a parent, a father figure, a mother figure there that's like almost family. You know what I mean? So it's definitely always cool to have my parents with us.
I think what's most important too is that you guys are well spoken. You guys are clean cut. And it really does make a big difference to see individuals like you guys performing, and being able to act professional and have decorum on stage. I mean, personally, honestly, I would love to see you guys on the 4th here in Houston. I'm not sure where you guys are performing, but
on the 2nd in Houston.
Second.
Yeah.
Where are you all performing at? Do you know?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not. I can maybe find it, but yeah, on the 2nd it's Houston, and then Friday is McAllen.
I mean, I started listening to you guys as soon as they proposed this interview, and I talked to my daughters like, "Dad, you're gonna interview them?" I'm like, "Yeah, Mom." Like, they're like, "Yeah, I know who they are." And it's so glad to see, like I said, you guys on the level you guys are at right now. And, if you had to.
Sorry to interrupt. Hold up. It's called the House of Blues Bronze Peacock, I think, in Houston. Yeah.
That is an awesome venue, guys. It's the House of Blues. It's one of our best venues here, and the Bronze Peacock Room it's a small little venue, but it'll be perfect for you guys. They have a decent stage.
It's definitely great for us. We want to be able to move up accordingly. We want to, like right now, I think that's what we're capable of, but we'll work to hopefully move on to bigger rooms and sizes and stages.
Definitely. Look, the first time that Ivan Cornejo came over, he performed there at that little venue, but it's within House of Blues, and then he moved from there to the House of Blues main stage. And then recently, when I saw him in October of last year, he performed the 713 Music Hall. So if you guys can, I really hope to God, man, if you guys could perform, at the House of Blues main stage eventually, the big hall, and then 713, and then why not, the arenas, or bigger venues. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. That's the dream. Yeah.
Yeah. How about, okay, so do you guys have any you guys married or single, kids? No, right? You guys are married. You guys are single, right?
I have a girlfriend, yeah, but I'm not married.
I have a girlfriend as well, but yeah, very young. We're young. We all working right now. We're doing
For the free agent.
He's a free agent.
That's good, guys, man. I'm so proud of you guys. I barely met you guys, but I'm so proud to see that you guys are successful. And okay, so I hear that 2 of you guys are Mexican American, and one of you guys is Guatemalan, right?
I'm American, yeah.
So, I'm curious. What influenced you as far as producing music and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. All of us?
Yeah, making music. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
producing music is one thing, right? I mean, I know that that's like the brain, so to speak, of the whole music production. But
Yeah. So I mean, the music is mainly it's Mexican music, right? It's regional Mexican music, but we have a lot of different backgrounds. We obviously grew up in the U.S. We grew up with the Mexican what's it called, like raíces, right? But it's a mixture of that, and then I don't know. I think it's all like it's mainly like we're making regional Mexican music, but combining things that we grew up here in the U.S. Right?
Yeah, American, and it's cool too, because like even in our music, we definitely see that, like the Mexican American side. Even what we hear in pop music now, we're starting to add that into music. But now even live, like you never hear our recorded tracks with drummers or a drummer, but now live we play with the drummer, you know, and now we're using different elements to add to our live shows because we just feel like it's cool that during live you can show yourself differently from the actual music.
I feel like adding a drummer to like live sets just like upgraded it so much. Like it just sounds so much fuller and like bigger.
Yeah, it's definitely big and it adds more emotion. And then as far as like producing music, like and writing it, I guess I'm always trying to evolve it and just like kind of incorporate things that I like, right? Like when I'm listening to like Frank Ocean, or if I'm listening to like Billie Eilish, or like Calvin Harris, or like that type of stuff that we grew up on. Like I'm trying to see like, let's see if we can have this dope medium in like a regional Mexican song, you know. Danny as well. I think he's always just trying to innovate and be better.
Yeah, for sure, with everything, even like the vocal effects, this and that, like the throws. Like I said, I feel like hearing music that people release now, even like Metro Boom and Future, you know, you hear a lot of these vocal effects, and I'm like, Juanito, it'd be so fire if we added this or this and that. But sometimes, you know, we be getting lost in the sauce, you know? So sometimes we're just like, oh, we should pull out from this, or take that out, do this, you know? But that way everything's like, you know,
it's cool to mess around, and then once we mess around, like you have to scrape off the excess, you know what I mean? And have it be nice. We just made a dope song, and I remember when I was starting it, it's unreleased. Like I added a lot of like crazy stuff to it, elements, but like, you know, I had to pull back. Oh yeah, and then on Botellas just came out, and we added a lot of crazy stuff to that too, but we had to kind of bring it to this like good spot, and this like happy spot for it to be good, because less is more, you know, a lot of the times. But yeah, like Danny said about the vocals and stuff before, I feel like in Mexican music or regional Mexican music, they wouldn't give the love to the vocals like how it should be mixed, you know. It should be treated with that type of love, and mix the vocal the way like a Justin Bieber song is mixed, or an Ariana Grande song is mixed, you know, treated like it has to be mixed amazingly, you know. And I feel like that's what, you know, we're doing now. Danny's doing some really cool effects on the voices, like stuff that you would hear like in some pop song, but still in a regional song, which is like really cool.
Well, guys, I'm so impressed. I must admit, I really wish you guys the best of luck, blessings, infinite blessings. I want to see you guys perform at the biggest arenas all over the United States. I'm looking forward to seeing you then on the 2nd of May at the House of Blues, Bronze Peacock Room, and as well as other cities, right, that people can see you guys. Where can they find your work, your music, and what platforms?
So you guys can find us on all platforms, whatever you listen to music on, just as Los Aptos. And then on social media, it's the same thing, Los Aptos on Instagram, on TikTok, very importantly. And yeah, wherever you consume content or whatever, you can find us as Los Aptos.
Awesome. Well, one more thing before I let you guys go. We have about 2 minutes left. What is your advice for anybody, any you know, young teenager, 18, 19-year-old that is thinking, was considering, and starting a career in this business? What would you recommend them? Advice?
I would say to find your passion, because if you love something, then you're gonna do it with everything that you have in your body. And once you find that, it'll be easy to start having discipline and do it a little bit every day, because that's what's gonna lead to greatness.
Yeah, like what he says, like discipline is really important, and like make sure that you really love it and you really like to do it, even if it's not music. I think if you're really obsessed with something, it's gonna end up working out. When like the project was starting and I was like starting to make music or uploading content, sorry, the time is running out. I was you know, I was constantly thinking about this every day, and writing in my journal and just kind of like manifesting it. So like, if you're thinking about something so much and you're putting so much love into it, then just work really hard and it should happen.
How about you?
Yeah. Same shit, yeah, but yeah, I think you should like try to find somebody who you look up to kind of in the space and like, yeah, and like see, yeah, people like who do the same kind of things you do. Maybe like if let's say I play the bass, so I'm thinking maybe I can like look up to like Manny Toloroche. He does like all the Toloroche for Rancho Humilde, for like most of that thing. But yeah, somebody
YouTube
like that.
tutorials.
Yeah, YouTube tutorials. Yeah, I learned how to play on YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Awesome, guys. Well, guys, God bless you guys. God bless your talent. I know God has given you the talent to make music, and I wish you the best of luck. Please follow Los Aptos on their social media. Buy their merch. Make sure that you guys go out there and see them whenever they perform in some United States, U.S. cities. And gentlemen, I wish you the best of luck. God bless you. Que Diosito me los cuide, me los bendiga. Y pues, si Dios quiere, lo vamos a ver, si Dios quiere, el 2 de mayo en House of Blues, Peacock Room. Take care, y'all. Good talking to you. We'll stay in touch, all right?
Okay, yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Peace.